Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. You may hear some thunder in the background. We are currently having a nice thunderstorm here. It kind of feels like the energy is washing away the old and bringing about the new. As far as the symbol or the energy that I'm getting from it, I also feel like this could be you, collective, coming out of what feels like a stormy period, or in maybe a couple situationships that just don't feel right. Just a life circumstance that's just something that seems like you need to come out of now. It says Spirit speaks. It says seek wisdom in prayer, but also have an open dialogue. We have delicate balance. Strike a balance between freedom and commitment. In a fog, fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. I feel like Spirit is saying, talk to me. Communicate with me. It says, what feels right for you? If you're in a situation where you feel like you don't have your freedom of choice, or someone tries to make you small or hold you down or keep you silent, or tries to make you put up with their bad behavior. They could be obsessive. They could be, I want to say codependent on your energy. I feel like Spirit is saying this is a very delicate balance. You won't achieve this delicate balance unless you're in a healthy relationship. So Spirit may be asking you to take time to take stock. So pull back your energy. See if this situation feels right for you. I do feel like for the majority of you, this is with a partner. And one that is just not, it feels like it's just not going in the right direction. Consumed, extinguish doubt by having open communication. And maybe that's all you need. Maybe you just need to communicate with someone and let them know that maybe they're holding on too tight and you feel like you're being stifled, or they're a little too possessive, or maybe sometimes a little too aggressive when it comes to your time or you're talking to other people. I just feel like maybe you have to set some healthy boundaries. Maybe this could be a healthy situation, but I do feel like I keep seeing fog and I hear brains fog. So, and then we have in a fog. So I do kind of feel like, I don't know if this person leaves you feeling off balanced or like you can't think straight. There could be some type of, sexual energy that makes you kind of forget about the rest. It's like, that's really good. That's really on point. So we'll think about that and we won't worry about all the other things that don't kind of work. So I'm also getting that for someone. Yeah, look, we have controlling. Power struggle leads to being manipulative. I do kind of get that energy here. I don't feel like it's a surprise that this energy, and look, there's storm energy here. That's kind of what I was getting. So Spirit on deck, mapping the way. It says explore love and unearth unexpected treasures. Maybe you have to take time to figure out, I hear take stock about what love really is. What is love to you? Are you receiving that from this person that you're committing yourself to? I feel like that's what you need to ask yourself, because I feel like if you're honest with yourself, you'll say, well, I'm not really getting what I wish I was getting, but maybe you actually haven't communicated that either. So it could go either way. Let's keep going. A shining sign. It says, trust the universe's plan and follow your heart. I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to do. Check in with your heart from time to time. Check in with what feels right. Does your soul's compass say that this is a good thing for you? Do you feel like you could be traveling in the right direction? You know, take stock. It is always entirely up to you, right? Swept away, caught up in the romance, or clearing out of emotions. It's one way or the other. Either you're being swept away with this romantic energy or this sexual energy, or you're clearing out the emotions and trying to, I hear solid ground, solid footing. I don't know if this person just really, really throws you off. Yeah, I did. I was getting this. I was hesitant to say it. We have frozen heart. It says empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connection. Yes, it does that. Is this person willing to show you parts of their heart, or are they keeping it frozen while they're trying to indulge in a connection with you? They're playing it safe. And again, I feel like maybe there needs to be some communication about that. Maybe they can readjust their sails. Maybe you can help them feel more comfortable so they can allow this to thaw and the two of you can have a truer connection, right? But we have poker face under that. So I feel like that's how this person, that's kind of their MO. It's like they keep their heart frozen, they keep it sexual, they keep it passionate. So you get swept away. They keep you in for as long as they feel like they need you or they want you. The passion is there, but I don't know if the passion stems from fear, because I don't feel like it stems from the heart, right? I feel like they keep that separate, right? That's something they don't allow their heart to get involved. So, if you're falling for this person, I do think you need to take stock. I do think you guys need to sit down and have that conversation. If this person is looking to keep you for the long haul, but looking to keep their heart frozen, something needs to change, right? Because that's not going to be a healthy situation for you and your heart. So it says poker face, beware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. The storms of love. Wow, if that isn't on key for the thunderstorm energy right now. It says conflict is an opportunity for growth and change, which is true. Sometimes when things come up, arguments are meant to solve things. They're not meant to create more of a divide, right? And if we keep that in mind, that it's you and me against the problem, not you against me, things can be accomplished, right? So I feel like, this is going to help you determine where your person is on the scale of wanting to work with you or not, right? Prickly defenses. It says barriers caused by past hurts block you. Be patient. I do feel like that's what's coming into play here. Shards of love. Past trauma leaves scars. Take time to heal yourself. Now, this could be you or the person that you're dealing with. I feel like this is the person you're dealing with for the majority of you. It says between the lines, uncover the truth and carefully write your own ending. So Spirit is asking you, what do you want to do, collective? What is it that you feel like you need to do to create your highest version of happiness in this life? Does it involve working things out with this person? Or it's like quitting while you're ahead or cutting your losses? I do kind of feel like that's where you're at, right? So if I'm talking to you, your spirit is asking you to be the one to create your own ending, right? If you're in something and it's relatively new, still pretty young in the connection, less than a year old, and things aren't working out, things aren't flowing properly, and if a conversation between the two of you or an argument between the two of you doesn't help to kind of get things up and out, then it might not be the healthiest situation for you. You need someone who can compromise with you, someone who can open up. Or yeah, I feel like this is you. We have boundless spirit. It says your only limits are the ones you put upon yourself. And I feel like that's you. You are this boundless spirit. It says avoid burnout. Fiery passion is consuming. Sustain a lasting balance. And I feel like that's, yeah, spirit on deck. That's what I was getting. This could be very passionate, but like I said, without the heart's involvement, it will fizzle out. It will burn like a match. Bright and powerful, and then done, right? Just like that. It's over. So there needs to be more to it than just the passion to sustain a long-lasting connection. And I don't feel like this person doesn't want the connection. They just don't want to risk their heart in the situation. Silent remnants. It says, amid the uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. So this is still a possibility. It could go either way. If the two of you decide that you can put the effort in, this person decides that they can get brave, or you decide that you can get brave, whichever side you're on, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're on the side that needs the growth. That's okay. Recognize that and go from there, right? Use it as a jumping off point. We're all students on this journey of life. It doesn't matter if you're in a learning phase or a healing phase, right? One or the other. It doesn't matter, right? Lone path. Yeah, some of you will be looking to, this is an opportunity. You can either take this or create something new. Spirit is saying you have the choice. The choice is in your hands, collective. You could take the lone path. It says needing time out or to be on your own for a while. And that's healthy too, right? Just Spirit is just asking you to take stock. What do you want? What do you feel that you need? And then go from there. Yeah, we have Moon Dreamer. It says, love illuminates even the darkest of corners, right? Follow your heart. Follow your soul's own compass. It says, whirlwind, don't get caught up in the drama. Choose peace. And I feel like that's another thing Spirit wants you to look into. I feel like it's gorgeous energy, really. I feel like it could work out for you either way. But definitely see how that conversation goes. Time to bring up this topic of where's your heart in this situation, because I feel like this person might almost look at you dumbfoundingly, like, well, I am kind of putting it in. They're not. They know they're not. But they're hoping that you'll think that they will, so that way they don't have to kind of dive into that scary part. For them, that's a really big risk. And it could be from past traumas, or just their views of the way they've seen other relationships play out for others around them, right? There could be some fear surrounding that. But perhaps with a healthy conversation and bringing up these topics, maybe you could help this person heal that part of them that is fearful, right? So it is entirely up to you. So you'll decide, right? Either you'll jump in or you'll take a new route. And I feel like either one is going to be good for you, so long as you follow your heart. All right. Let's see. We're going to hop in here with this situations deck. All right, Spirit, what do we have for this gorgeous collective? Oh, I have it in reverse. Do I? No, just this one was in reverse. Okay, so we have lost in reverse. Ghosted, blocked, cut off. So someone may be coming back around. I am getting retrograde type of energy. Now, I know one is coming up, or are we in it? I'm not sure. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the timestamps. Insatiable. It says unquenchable, wanting more. All right. So someone tried, okay, I do kind of get the feeling that someone tried to run off and leave you in the past. I feel like they got spooked. They ran in another direction. The connection between the two of you was probably super, super hot and then super, super cold. And it could have gone that way back and forth quite a few times, to where this person was just a touch terrified. And I feel like they hightailed it out of there. And now that they're out of range, they want to come back. They feel like, well, wait, maybe there is something. So I feel like this person, yeah, we have the chaser, and I feel like it's in reverse. I feel like you didn't try to chase this person. I feel like you didn't give them what they needed to really understand. It's like people that really want them, they chase them. So this person may be very, very attractive, or have a lot of people who are really interested in them. And the fact that you didn't chase, I think, kind of got under their skin as well. It's like, what do you mean you're not chasing me? Everybody chases me. It's like, how are you different from the rest? Well, I feel like you kind of recognized that this person was kind of unsure. And I feel like it wasn't that you were trying to play a game with them. I feel like you were being very honest with yourself. You're like, if this person is truly interested, they will come back in and they will approach me in a certain way, right? So I'll give them the time that they need. Either they'll return or they won't, and that's okay. And I feel like that's where you were coming from. Let's see. What else do you have to say about this, Spirit? What do we have for this collective here? Threatened. Yeah, they felt threatened. And maybe even a bit embarrassed. They might have told people, it's like, watch, I'll stand here, I'll stand still, and here they'll come. And then they're looking and they're getting out their binoculars, because there must be something wrong. You're not chasing, right? And I think maybe they got a little embarrassed, and maybe they realized that the clock is ticking on this situation. It's like maybe they viewed you as so much of a good thing, and they got a little frightened that maybe they didn't have what it took to be in a situation with you, or maybe they didn't have what they were saying that they had. Maybe they kind of wear the mask, like I've got it all together. I'm healed, I'm whole, I'm happy. Don't you see my life that I lead? It's got that energy. You know, oh, I'm happy being single and available. But I feel like, you know, maybe part of them is, but I feel like the part of them really wanted to kind of settle in and experience something different. Maybe they wanted to compromise. Maybe they wanted to be understood, right? Sometimes it's just nice to experience something a little different. And this person is no different than that. They maybe wanted to experience your energy. I don't think they realized how it could be done. Now we have lockdown, so mental prison confined. They may feel like they don't know how to escape the distance that they put between the two of you. It's like they wanted to escape you. They managed to do that. But then they're like, once they got where they were and they're like, oh, phew, I'm safe. It's like, oh, crap. I don't want to be here. I want to be back where I was, right? Because that's where my happiness could be. So this is a growth situation for this person and for you, collective, as you're going through this. You know, you learn different things as well. I feel like you kind of see people a little more clearly, and I feel like you recognize an unhealed soul. I feel like a lot of people who can recognize an unhealed soul are those of us who have been unhealed, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I'm not one of those souls. Boy, did I go through my lumps and bumps and unhealed phases, right? I am just like everybody else. I have to go through this ascension periods and these learning and these growths just like you do, right? But I feel like you get to a point where you understand when someone is not there yet. And I feel like you gave this person that grace to go off in search of. I feel like they took that as a threatening, like, I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to play this game with you. But I feel like in reality, from you, it came from a good place. You recognized that this person needed space. They needed room. They were running scared and they needed time to think things through. Now, so that's why you didn't chase. You weren't on their tail. You weren't in hot pursuit, right? Because, you know, I feel like you know you also have something good to offer. And maybe this person has good things to offer too. That might be why a bunch of people chase this person. But I feel like maybe they got a little peeved that you didn't chase them. They kind of got a little hurt by the fact that it's like the one they wanted to chase them. It's like you're the one that's got something different. I also feel like that is another reason you're a cut above the rest is because you didn't chase them. You didn't hunt them down and beg and plead for their time or their energy or their effort. You didn't settle for breadcrumbs, right? I feel like that's something that this person really realized that's where your value lies. It's you know what you have to offer, and so you don't feel that you need to chase, right? If someone comes to you and the two of you come together in a very mutual experience, then you're all for it. I feel like if this person were to come into you and they were, you know, looking for something real, I feel like you would definitely entertain it. I feel like that's kind of what you wanted in the first place. Let's see. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah. Retaliation, punishment, payback, revenge. They could have kind of, like I said, I feel like they got really peeved. They could have said some negative things about you. Kind of because their ego was a little bruised. I am kind of visualizing that clown face in the beginning. It's like they felt like, you know, you beat them at their own game. But I feel like it wasn't even like that. It wasn't that you were not interested. It wasn't that you were trying to be mean or trying to hurt their feelings. Yeah, I feel like they might be meeting up with you pretty soon or coming around to try and discuss something with you. See if they can kind of gain some access into your life. Do I feel like this person is a bad person? No. Do I feel like they had needed time to kind of come to some realizations? They needed a little bit of that spiritual path and awakening to happen for them? Yeah, sure. Not a bad thing. Yeah, trash, discarding, throwing out. That may have triggered something in them like that. They might be coming back in looking to kind of negotiate. It's like bargaining or not quite begging, but bargaining. Like, you know, if you give me a little bit of time, I may be able to reintroduce myself, show you who I actually am. Maybe we didn't have like a real go the first time around kind of thing. Do I think they meant to play that game with you? Yes, because I feel like it's safe for this person. They know that they don't have to get their feelings involved right away. They can kind of sweep you off your feet with what it looks like they have to offer, what they have in their wallet, what kind of car they drive. I feel like, do they utilize those tools? Yes. Are they proud about those things? Sure. I mean, why not? If they've earned them, if they worked hard for them, sure. But I feel like they depended too much on those things to kind of carry them through into a full connection with someone who's looking for a bit more. I feel like collective, you're looking for a bit more. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just you got to a level of learning before they did in this lifetime, right? Spiritual knowledge or, you know, experience under your belt. Okay, so we have... yeah, magnetic. It says unexplainable pull, can't resist. I do feel like that's why they're coming back in. Yeah, on the verge, about to reveal or confess. This person could be moving in closer to you or traveling towards you. Yeah, an offer, a proposal of commitment on the table. Yeah, they are focused on you. Could have been watching you, stalking you, kind of keeping to the shadows. Kind of seeing, you know, what you're up to. I hear, what game are you playing? And I kind of feel like that's how they were for quite a while. And I feel like they still might be convinced, a little part of them still might be convinced that you're playing a game. I feel like the better parts of them know you're not. But yeah, just know that you're protected. This person felt like the situation was drastic or extreme towards them. They're feeling hurt about the way things ended, even though they were part of that ending, if it makes any sense at all. They're the one that hightailed it out of there and felt like they were going to ghost you and you were going to chase. You know, when you didn't chase, they're like, well, that was a drastic cutoff. Why did they do me like that? Well, you know, you just were in a state of allowance. You just allowed it to be what it was, right? We do have twin flame, and we do have divine masculine, and we do have intervention. So I do feel like whether it's a divine masculine or a divine feminine, I do feel like this person is ascending. This is part of their growth process. You are assisting in part of this person's growth process, or you have been. It is always entirely up to you whether or not you choose to entertain this when this person comes back in. I am just the reader. I just let you know what is coming towards you so you can make a well-informed decision about what you want for yourself. So, do I think this could be a higher level connection or commitment? Yes, I do. Sure, it could go either way. If two people are willing to work in this, and I feel like you'll just have to feel it out as you go along. You'll be able to figure it out. Like I said, I do feel like you've been through a level of healing and growth. And I feel like you can recognize certain red flags very easily. Like miles away, you can recognize those flags. So I feel like if anything were to arise, I feel like you could handle it or maneuver it with intelligence and divine understanding, right? But I do feel like this person has this in mind. Do I feel like they want a family situation with you, or they could see a future with you? Yes, they put you above the rest. You've got something more. They know it. That's why they're magnetized back. They've got something to learn from you. They feel like there could be a future there. I don't feel like they're wrong. Maybe there could be. Yeah, projected future. Now this is just the pressure cooker part of it. Ready to explode, rage. I feel like this is stress and anxiety, and knowing that they have to step forward, knowing that they have to kind of open up just a little bit more to get the foot in the door. So do I feel like that's what the pressure cooker is? Yes, I feel like that's where they're at. That's how they feel. Especially being magnetized back like that. Sometimes the pull between soulmates and in these divine connections can be ridiculous. So I get it. I feel like this, anxiety, stress, but there's synchronicities. There's something telling them, there's a push, a spiritual push behind it, telling them that this is where they need to go because this has the next thing for them, whatever it is, right? So that's what I'm getting for this one. Let's see. What else do we have here? Yeah, always entirely up to you, collective, what you decide to do. All right, we're going to hop in with these love cards. Where are we? Okay. This might be a little shorter one today. I'm just kind of coming back into this channeling energy. My channels have been really, really strong, and I've kind of felt off for the past couple of days. I've had a little bit of a flare up. I have dysautonomia, so sometimes it flares up. I get a little tired. I feel a little just out of the loop, and I don't like to give you guys pieces of me. I want to give you the best of me, so that way the messages are very, very clear. So if I kind of fall off the map for a few days, try not to get upset with me or worried. I'm just probably taking time out to heal. These flare-ups can come up out of the blue. A lot of the times they're caused by heat, and we've been having a lot of heat where I am. So, you know, it makes it a little difficult, but just bear with me. I'm going to give you my best, okay? All right, let's see what we've got here. And the energy's been a little strange too. I've had some new energies coming in, and I guess I've been kind of dealing with everything all at the same time. So let's see what we've got. We've got boat. It says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Okay, so what is this coupled with, Spirit? So I know. We have the mask in reverse. Okay, and abundance. All right, okay. All right, collective, what I am kind of seeing for this, we have the boat here. This is someone I feel that wants to put the mask down. They want to explore in your direction. They feel that there's something to be had. There's an abundance. There's some type of energy that pulls them in your direction. Again, I'm kind of seeing the tether. I feel like I'm seeing the red thread, and I see it kind of being wound like this. So pulling someone closer. It is you pulling your soulmate in. I feel like, you know, when we're ready, we kind of magnetize certain soulmates in when there are lessons to be learned or new soul connections to experience, right? For growth and happiness and abundance. But I feel like this person is drawn to you in the right ways, and I feel like they want to do right by you. So they're guided towards you. I'm seeing that North Star, and I'm feeling like that's what it is to me right now. So I feel like this is a reason to drop the mask. This is a reason to show the real self. And I do kind of feel like this person is a little stressed now, but they know if they do that, they drop the mask, they come in showing you exactly who they are. They have a feeling that you're going to love who they are. You know, you'll love them for them. And that in itself would create so much peace and security and growth for this person. Open them up to a whole world of new growth. You know, it's flexibility. I'm able to just show you who I am. I don't have to have all the stress and anxiety of holding up that mask and then you finding out later on that I'm not who I present myself to be, right? So I do feel like this person is thinking it might be a really great idea to be able to come in towards you and see if, to try their hand at a real connection, right? Self-indulgence. Yeah. Focused on the self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, appreciation. And I feel like that's what it comes down to. I feel like this person could learn to love themselves even more so when they see that it's okay to just be themselves. Okay, I hope I'm not, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Okay, Spirit, let's let's keep it moving. I heard keep it short today. Okay, so camera in reverse. This is someone who doesn't want to think about memories. They want to make new memories. They don't want to dwell on the past or the things that they've gone through in the past. You could have been part of this person's life in the past. Don't have to. They could just be not wanting to dwell on the past, not wanting past relationships, but wanting to step into something new with you. This could be a newer connection. So we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking. And I do kind of feel like this person is trying to look in on you, you know, to make sure you're single, to see if you might be interested in someone like them. Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. They know that's something they can have. They're going to make that love call. They might come in, try to communicate with you. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Yeah, Cupid's arrow. I feel like Cupid's arrow struck this person and they're getting really brave and they're stepping towards you. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is a new person. Really exciting. A new person coming in. I feel like they just see something more in you. You've got something that sparks something in them. Yeah, you're the healthy choice. Making a healthy choice in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. Yeah, I feel like, you know, okay, so I'm seeing karmic relationship in the reverse, and then the chaser, which makes me feel like in the past, maybe they felt like they had to chase someone or to keep proving their worth to someone. But with you, it's easy. They come in, they feel comfortable in your energy. You make them feel welcome, and you make them feel like who they are is wonderful, right? And who doesn't want to feel that way? I feel like you're just open and accepting of all people, so long as they come in with a good heart, right? And I feel like that's very, very healing to a lot of people. Your energy, yeah, I feel like your energy provides phoenix moments for a lot of people. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, a changed mind. I feel like a changed perception about, you know, going from it's good to wear the mask because I'm safe, and then, you know, to realizing, wow, it feels so good to be loved for who I am. And I feel like that's the difference here. Yeah, the dragonfly is that communication, lighthearted, fun, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous energy coming in with this, I do feel. All right, is there anything else? Oh, oh, that one fell. I don't know which one it was, but I feel like it might be important, so let me see. Oh yeah, abundance. I feel like there's a lot of abundance to be had here and a lot of exploration. And I feel like for both of you, I feel like when this person's happy and they come in and they show you the best of themselves and they're well received, you're going to get the best of them, right? They're going to be able to offer you more in a relationship, more than they've ever experienced. And I feel like it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be really fun. I love to see that for you. I love to see that things like this are coming in. Keep being your amazing self. I feel like you just standing tall in your power and being as wonderful as you are invites in so much abundance, collective. It really, really does. I feel like you are a powerhouse. And I feel like I hear you don't have to roar to get that point across. You can be sweet, you can be kind, you can be loving, and still have big, big energy. You might hear my dog. He's trying to get in here. I have the door shut. That's okay. He can wait another few minutes. Let's see. So your initials, their initials, could be dates in here. I see 14 or 41. I hear 42. I hear 35, and I see 35. 6 or 99 or 999. Yeah, I do feel like swift changes. I feel like the end of a cycle and then the beginning of the new is coming in as well. I hear something about now. I don't remember all the messages that I've just put out. Sometimes I don't remember them until I listen to them back, and I'm often surprised by what comes out when I'm channeling. I don't remember most of the messages because they're not for me. They're for you, collective. So I'm hearing something along the lines of it's traveling all the way through. So if the first reading resonates for you, it might travel all the way through. Like you do some type of healing work and then you step into something new. And, you know, it's like a progression is what I'm hearing. I can't remember what the first reading was. It's for you. Okay, it's for you to know and me to find out later when I listen to it back. Okay, let's see. Let's hop into the charms here. All right. What do we have? Yeah, okay. The web, the key, transformation. Okay, that's a big energy here. What do we have? We have the cat. I also heard moving in the shadows. And I heard slinking like the cat. So something about rest. You might have to sneak off so you can rest. That might be necessary for someone to kind of grasp their peace. They could take a phase of the moon, so a phase of the moon to kind of, wow, I'm already exhausted. Okay, so a phase of the moon So it could be within the next month, someone could be pulling back, doing some healing work to try and find their own peace. It's like grabbing those moments as they come and really utilizing them for great rest and rejuvenation. And I feel like also that might create quite a bit of luck in your near future. It's like after you get that rest in, you're ready enough to step into something new. You might be stepping into a new cycle. I feel like Divine is on deck helping you to do this because you might have a busy, it's like once you come out of this quiet phase, you might be racing forward very quickly into something new. Maybe with quite a few people as well. I don't know if this is a side project. I don't know if this is new people coming together, creating a new web of friends and family members and a new support network. For some of you, you could be meeting a new friend within the next month, or a new group of friends, and start going out and really expanding those connections. I feel like there's a lot of growth involved here, and a lot of beautiful growth at that. I feel like there could be romance as well. This is the key to romance. So this could be with a new partner, could be coming in within the next month. So growth and expansion. All right, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.